master the crawlers, how the crawlers works, and also master how the algorithm works. Those are the things that are literally going to help you a lot in the online space. There are two metrics that you need to learn in the online space, literally in advertising. We normally advertise in two places in the online space. We normally advertise mostly on websites and then on social media platforms. We have different social media platforms, things like Facebook, TikTok, we have things like LinkedIn, we have things like Instagram, we have things like Threads, we have things like X, we have also things like YouTube, and even WhatsApp is also a social media. So the first metric is called crawlers, and then another metric is called algorithm. Those are the two things that you literally need to understand. But let me explain to you one by one. So the first one, which is called crawlers. Crawlers, it's like a script, it's like a program, a bot or a spider, or we normally call them a web crawler. They normally help the website or the web page in indexing and also searching. Let's say you have done a website. After you have done a website, the crawler normally goes through your website, crawls through your website, and then it indexes it so that it can appear among the web searches. So in web search, you can use things like Bing. You can use things like let's Google, things like Yahoo. Yes, those are the things that you can use maybe for Googling. So yes. So with that, let's say with that, crawler normally helps in indexing of pages or indexing of content. Let's say normally web pages. Let's say you have done a website and then that website need to be searchable on the Google. So what crawlers normally do, it normally goes through the content. It reads through the content first of all to identify if this content is human generated or AI generated, and then is content beneficial or not beneficial. Even if it's not beneficial, it's still going to be published at long last. So what normally crawlers do, it helps you that page. Every content is normally displayed in something called a web page. Yes, that content normally displays on a web page. So it is going to help that page to be indexed, like to be searchable on the Google. So let's say you have written on the top marketing agency. So if someone is going to search for top marketing agency and your page has not been indexed or it has not been crawled by the crawlers, is not going to appear going to appear in the searches. But if that page has been crawled, then it's going to appear among the searches. What normally crawlers also help you a lot, it's in terms of SEO, that is search engine optimization. So in search engine optimization, we normally do things like titles, and then we have things like headers, and then we have things like meta description, we have things like keyword. Those are things that are literally going to help your website to be pulled up, or like just to appear among the top searches. So when you want to appear your website to appear among the top searches, ensure that you optimize your content in terms of let's say you are writing a blog. Your blog should have a title. In that title you should have keyword. That keyword that is should be used in H1, that is header 1, also be used in H2, and then it can also be used in the naming of the image. It can also be used in the meta description. What normally picks the meta description is a crawler. I think the first two sentences in your on your blog, that is going to be picked as a meta description. But as you progress, sometimes crawlers can keep on changing some meta description that maybe for that website, as it's going to pull the data from your end. The crawler is going to pull the data from your end. It's going to get a different maybe meta description, but mostly the first two lines, and we normally put that meta description in a given place. But in a given web page, the crawler normally goes and picks a given content somewhere that is related to the H1, or that is a header, or to the keyword that has been searched by the user. So someone has searched for top 10 marketing agency in Kenya. It is very different with marketing agencies in Kenya. The website that is going to appear among the top in marketing agencies in the Kenya can be different. I've said can be. I'm not saying saying it will be, but it can be different with the one that has been searched with top 10 marketing agency in Kenya. That is because of, first of all, things like metrics like keyword, and then the keyword is top 10, and then another one is marketing agency. Yes, the other one is it has the top 10 marketing agency. See, marketing agency is still there, but it might be different. And then another thing that is there, it's maybe domain authority. That is the let's say like how heavy your website is. So if your domain authority is going to be high, your website is going to appear among the top. I'm not saying that the top, among the top, because there are so many websites that have been optimized and they have so many amazing keywords, and then also they have good content. They also have high domain rating. So for your website to have some good things, let's say you have generated some good content, so many things, that is going to help you to appear among the top. Another reason as why crawlers are very important is in link building. We normally have something called backlinks in our website. So we normally have a backlink. The backlink, we normally have the link from your website, and then from your web page, and then a link from the other people's website. So the backlinks normally from other people's website. So you need to ensure that the crawler will go through that link and then see if that website is heavy, or let's say it is good, it has good content. Then it means it is going to help you. It is going to help your website to increase the domain authority. That's all about crawlers. So crawler is going to help like your content to be searchable to users. Like you have just done a website, doesn't mean that that website should appear online. It's like I've done your website, doesn't mean that it should automatically appear online. It is the work of the crawlers to ensure that that content is going to appear online. Yes, another metric that is very important is something called algorithm. Algorithm, it is just almost the same thing to the crawlers, but now algorithm will help now. Mostly it normally helps maybe suggest to people who have been consuming your content to other people. Let's say your contacts, let's say maybe the people who have searched for such a given interest. That's why you'll realize algorithm works this way. A video that has more likes, if you do an ad on it, it's going to get more sales as compared to the video that doesn't have so many likes. That's why actually most of the friends normally just scroll through your content, and one of the reasons as why you are not going getting likes or getting followers, it's because the algorithm thinks that you are a bot. If you don't like people's videos, you don't comment, even sometimes you even don't share, the algorithm will think that you are a bot, so it will not recommend your pages very much to other people who are interested in your niche. So what you need to know, what you need to do, especially things like TikTok, if you want to ensure that maybe your page maybe is being generated or is being sent to more people, you need to ensure that you'll be liking the videos, you'll be commenting, or sometimes you also be sharing. That one is going to help you a lot, that the algorithm will think now this account, it is human account, and I can also do what? I can take this content to other people. And then also same thing also to likes and maybe comments. When a video has gotten so many likes, it is easier to get more views, because the algorithm will just say that this content is good, and then because people are liking, people are commenting, people are sharing, so I can push this content to more people. The same thing when you do what? The same thing when people maybe do comment. Let's say you end up going viral. That is how people normally go viral. You see that people are commenting, people are sharing. That is the video is going to be pushed to more people. And then another thing that is going to help you a lot, it is maybe the quality videos, and then humanized videos, humanized content. Humanized content is going to help you a lot. That algorithm normally favors humanized content as compared to AI generated content. You'll realize that if someone has generated that AI, and that AI content has not been humanized, it's not going to be pushed to so many people as compared to the humanized content, which is organic content, whereby let's say I'm standing in front of the camera and I'm shooting a video. So those videos are going to be shared, or are going to be let's say suggested to more people. And then another part where algorithm algorithm normally comes in is suggesting it normally learns your habits, let's say your top searches, and then let's say maybe things that you have been liking. Let's say you have been liking posts that maybe deals with marketing, so you'll find that the algorithm will just learn, or let's say understand your behavior, that you normally like these videos, so I'll be suggesting it will be suggesting for you such kind of videos. That is what normally algorithm normally works. So for your algorithm to work, let's say in TikTok, for your algorithm to work very well, ensure that you be liking those videos, be commenting also, and also be sometimes be sharing. And then another thing that you should be doing, try to generate organic, let's say organic content, that is humanized content. And then also if people stay in your content for a longer time, it's going to be suggested to more people as compared to maybe that content that is just very short. It is the same thing also to the website. We normally recommend that blog post to be around 1500 words, so that the more time people spend on your web page, it means that that content is good, and that's why the crawler is going to index that page to be to appear among the top, because it is a very good content, and it's going to help people a lot. That's why you'll realize that such content is going to help you a lot in maybe going viral and other things. And then when you come to things like Instagram, it will normally favors a lot maybe high quality videos, high quality content. Yes, mostly videos. It normally favors that one. And then you come to things like LinkedIn also normally favors, doesn't favor a lot of video. It normally favors a lot of image and also long text. So you'll find that you're going to find so many impressions if you let's say now if you keep on posting the content, you're going to find maybe more impressions. And then another thing that is very important in algorithm is consistency and how frequent. It means that the algorithm is going to favor the person who has been posting every day, or every hour that person is posting. Someone cannot be posting maybe 3 times a day, and you are posting maybe 1 times a week. Even if you are doing a human content and the other person is doing AI generated content, that person is going to be far away from you, because this person is consistent and he's doing the posting each and every time. So the algorithm is going to favor the person who has been posting consistent, who has been posting so many videos, let's say in a day, so many content in a day, as compared to the person who has not been posting. So let's say you're going to do an ad, or you're going to do something else, the algorithm is going to favor the person who has been posting a lot. And then we normally recommend, if you're going to do an ad, yes, for me I can recommend this way. You can try your level best so that that page to push more followers, to have more followers. And then if that post can have some more comments, and then also it can have some more likes, it's going to be pushed to more people than that new content that has been posted and then you do an ad for it. That's why you'll find some people, what they normally do, they can do an engagement ad, and then they do a sales ad. So you do an engagement ad where people are going just to react, going to comment, are going to share, and then are going to like maybe your post, such kind of things. And then at the end of the day, because now this one algorithm has mastered that this content is good and it's being liked by so many people are literally commenting very well, I'm going to push this content to more people who are interested in this field. So that's why you'll find even other businesses, the same ad that have been doing in the 2022, they are using the same because the algorithm will favor that has more likes as compared to the one that doesn't have like. But that is not just the way, but you can just keep on exploring more ways on growing your pages. Yeah, and it's normally good for you to grow your organic page instead of just purchasing some let's say just purchasing maybe some followers, some likes, and so many other things. So those are the 2 metrics that you should master.